guys, it's Bree the Coupon Queen. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to show you how you can get to your first 1,000 subscribers. I'm sure a lot of you watching this video are wanting to get monetized on YouTube and to be able to make money from the videos that you post. Now remember, to get monetized, you have to hit 1,000 subscribers and your first 4,000 watch hours. So in this video, I am going to share with you the 5 things that you need to be doing in every single video from here on out so you can reach that benchmark quicker. And if this is the first time you're stopping by my channel and tuning in, thank you so much for watching the video. If you're interested in learning how to make money on YouTube, how to grow your channel and make money on social media, definitely hit that red subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss out on any videos that I post in my Bet on Yourself series that I post every Friday. I created this series when I decided to take YouTube full-time and become an entrepreneur. So I want to be able to share all of the knowledge that I have come up with from the last year and a half of having my YouTube channel and share that with you guys so you too can become successful, have a great channel, and make some money on YouTube, whether it's as a side hustle or if you're wanting to do it full-time. So these tips and skills that I teach you in this video are going to be different than the information I gave you guys in this video. For tips and advice I would give myself if I was to just start a YouTube channel in 2021. So if you haven't checked out that video, it will be linked at the end of this video and of course below in the description box. Now let's go ahead and dive into our tip number 1. Number 1 is to be consistent. You want to make sure that your audience knows exactly when you are going to be posting videos so they know when to tune into your channel. You also want to make sure that the videos you're posting are on the same days. For example, on my channel, I do a lot of couponing hauls, and my audience knows that on Sunday I do CVS hauls, Monday I do Walgreens, Tuesday I do Ibotta, so on and so forth. So it's very important to make sure you're doing the same type of videos on the same days each week. Now, everyone I know has different schedules, whether you're doing this part-time, whether you have a full-time job and you're doing this as a side hustle. You could be a stay-at-home mom and have kids and other priorities that you need to handle first. Whatever the case may be, you need to figure out for yourself what schedule works best for you that you can 100% be consistent with day in, day out, and week after week. A lot of you ask me, is it necessary to be able to post every single day to be successful on YouTube? The answer is no. What I would recommend is posting at least 3 times a week so you can start seeing some consistent growth on your channel. The minimum that they say from all the research I've done in the last year and a half is at least once a week is, I would say, the minimum to make sure that you are able to consistently grow and hit that 1,000 subscriber benchmark as fast as possible. Number 2 is your thumbnails. This is very important because it is the first impression that people scrolling through YouTube are going to see when they see your video pop up. So of course, you always want to make a great first impression, and thumbnails are extremely important. I am going to be doing an entire video on thumbnails next Friday because there's so many things that I think you should know about it. I'm going to show you how to do a thumbnail, how I create thumbnails, the different apps and things that I use. So stay tuned on my channel next Friday. I will be doing a video solely on thumbnails. So a couple things to explain about thumbnails, and I will show you real quick how you can add a thumbnail onto your video. You can either do it on your phone through YouTube Studio, or of course you can do it on the computer. So I'm going to show you in just a second. So we are on YouTube Studio. We are going to scroll down to our videos. Then we are going to select this one. I just uploaded this as an example. You're going to click the pencil in the top. Then you're going to again click the pencil on top of the photo. Now, it is going to give you random thumbnails that YouTube selected. As you can see down here, they have like the beginning intro that I have, super ending of my video, just super random thumbnails. I don't recommend using any of these. So what you're going to do is click change. Then you can grab any thumbnails and photos from your phone. So I have this one already selected. You're going to click select, then you're going to hit save. That's how you are going to add a thumbnail to your videos. It's super easy. Don't worry, next week I will be doing a video on how to make a thumbnail on Canva and on PicsArt. So with thumbnails being your first impression, it is extremely important that you customize your thumbnail. Few tips on thumbnails. Number one, you don't want it to be too busy and too crazy, but you do want it to be a little bit of a summary of what that viewer is going to find out or learn in your video that they're gonna click on. So you wanna make sure you're doing custom thumbnails. I personally use Canva. I also use PicsArt. Those are the two apps that I do for my thumbnails. Each is for different reasons, and I will get into that next week in my thumbnail video. But I would also recommend putting your face in your thumbnail. Now, it's not 100% required. I know a lot of you also ask me, I'm shy in front of a camera. Do I have to show my face in my videos? And no, you do not. You also do not have to put your face on the thumbnail, but research does show that people are way more likely to click on a thumbnail with a person's face on it than they are if it is not. You also want to make sure that you're adding some words to your thumbnail so it again explains what they're going to be learning from clicking on that video. And with it being a first impression, you want to make sure it is aesthetically pleasing. I would also recommend making it very seamless. So you want to have the same type of thumbnail, the same structure thumbnail for all of your videos. Whether you're using the same type of font on all your thumbnails or the same color scheme, of course. That way too, when someone is scrolling and they're seeing these suggested videos on YouTube on the side, they can quickly notice that that video is going to be yours from your channel because they're going to recognize the thumbnail even without staring at it, just from peripheral vision or scrolling through it real quick. They're going to know that that thumbnail is for you and your channel, and it might make them click on it more likely, especially if it is a current subscriber. So thumbnails are extremely important, and I definitely recommend doing a custom one for every single video. Number 3 is going to be your titles. Very, very important because you want YouTube to know what that video is about for SEO purposes so they know what audience to promote that video to. If you don't have a very good title or it doesn't really explain exactly what the video is about, you're not going to get that much traffic. Now, big tip, I do not recommend doing clickbait for a couple reasons. Yes, it might get them to click on your video, but pretty quickly, that viewer is going to realize that your video is not really about what the clickbait title said. So they are going to pop off of your video, which is going to decrease your average watch time, which of course is going to affect your algorithm. YouTube is going to figure it out that, a lot of people are clicking on this video, but they're not watching it very long. YouTube obviously wants to keep people on the platform and keep people watching YouTube versus going to other social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. So if you have a low average view duration because you have clickbait, then YouTube is going to not recommend that video as much because they don't want to risk losing the viewer on YouTube in general. So do not do clickbait. You do want to make sure, of course, that your title, the first 3 or 4 words are captivating. That is what a viewer is going to see when they're scrolling on their phone. So as you can see here, you are only going to see the first few words of a title. So yes, you want your title to explain what the video is about, but you want the first 3 or 4 words to be eye-catching and attention-grabbing. That way, just like with your thumbnail, it is going to increase the likelihood that the viewer is going to click on that video and watch your video. So you want to make sure that your title has what I like to call the big moment. For example, if I have a couponing video and you are going to see how you can get free diapers, right? That is really exciting. That's so cool. Most people are going to be like, oh my God, free diapers? A lot of people spend a ton of money on diapers and paper products. So that is going to grab their attention. So I want to make sure that I'm putting the words free diapers in the beginning of the title towards the beginning. So that way they will see that when they're scrolling through their feed. And YouTube is obviously going to know that it is going to teach people how they can get free diapers if they watch that video. So titles are extremely, extremely important. I, of course, will be doing more videos on all of these 5 skills and deep diving into them so I can show you the strategies and everything that I use when I'm creating my titles. Number 4 is going to be your description box. This is very important for SEO reasons as well. You want your description box to again explain what the video is about and what is in the title. So as you can see here in my description box, this is my title. And in my description box, the first 3 sentences are extremely important. You want that to, in essence, again, summarize what the title is about. Because for the YouTube algorithm, if you have the same keywords in your thumbnail, on your title, and in your description box, that is going to be the 3 key spaces to put those keywords. That's going to help you in the YouTube algorithm. You also want to make sure your description box is very organized. You can have up to 5,000 characters in your description box. So when I first started, of course, I didn't completely fill that up. I didn't have a ton of things to share. But you want to try to fill it up with as much information that's relevant to your video and relevant to your audience. For my niche, I am in couponing and helping people save money. So any kind of apps that I use to help people save money, I'm going to link all of those referral codes, all of those apps and information on those in the description boxes of my videos. I'm also going to put any kind of coupons or anything that they're going to be needing, where to get them, all of that kind of information because it's relevant to the video. So you're going to find all of that in the description boxes of my haul and couponing videos. You also want to make sure that you are setting up your description boxes in your upload defaults. So let me show you real quick how to do that. So here we are on my YouTube studio for my channel. So what you're going to do on the left-hand side, you're going to see settings. So you're going to click on that. Then you're going to go to upload defaults. Anytime you upload a video from your computer, these are going to be the defaults that are going to show up. So you can do a default title. I don't do that, of course, because every video is different. So I'm not sure how that would be beneficial. Of course, it depends on your niche, but this is the description box. So I have the same information that is going to populate for every single one of my videos. Then, of course, at the top, I am going to be changing it and adding in a description of what that video is about. That way it correlates to the title of the video and it makes sure that it's good for SEO. So as you can see, you can do 5,000 characters. Defaulted automatically, I have 4,547 characters. That leaves me enough room to add any additional information I need for the video, and of course, the first 3 sentences describing the video. So once you add in whatever you would like, I'd recommend adding in some different emojis to make it really eye-catching. Then you're going to click Save here at the bottom. Now that leads us to tip number 5, which is going to be the tags on your videos. Just like with Instagram and how important hashtags are, tags on your videos for YouTube are just as important. So what you want to do is make sure that you fill up your entire tag box. And I'm going to show you where to find those and exactly how to do it. So you want to make sure that your tags are relevant, again, to your video, to your niche, and your keywords. You always want to tag yourself. I always tag in my videos Brie Coupon Queen because, of course, that is my channel and it relates to me. You also want to make sure your tags are most relevant to least relevant in order. And you can organize those as well once you put all your tags there. If you want to rearrange the order, you can do that. So let me show you how to do that. Now back on my YouTube studio, this is one of the videos that I just recently posted. So if you click on the video, we are on details here on the left. You're going to scroll all the way down. These are your tags. Now I use vidIQ. I would definitely recommend it. It does cost an amount per month. I'm not exactly sure how much. I'll have to research that and I can put it below in the description box. But that's why you're seeing these 76.7. You're seeing the numbers. All of that is from vidIQ. So if you don't have that browser extension or you don't have vidIQ, it's not going to show these numbers. But what I want to show you is there are 500 characters that you can do. So you want to make sure you're maxing it out as much as possible. Couple good things about this, it will not let you do a tag twice. So if I try to type in Ibotta again, it's just going to instantly delete because I already have Ibotta tagged right here. So you want to make sure that this is a video on CVS and couponing at CVS. So my first couple tags are going to be about CVS and couponing. all of these tags are relevant to my niche and my channel. If you want to delete a tag, you're just going to click the X right here. Then if you scroll down, if you want to organize your tags differently, you can click that button. Then you're going to hover over which one you want, click it, and you can drag it around to be wherever you want that tag to be. You want to make sure it's as relevant as possible, most relevant to least relevant in your tags. Then you're going to click organize. Now it's showing that I have 505 characters and the box is red. So that means that I have too many tags. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this one. And then we are good to go. You're going to make sure that you click save here at the top, so that way it'll save the work that you just did. You want to make sure you're doing this for every single video. So those are the 5 big skills and tips that I have for you to make sure you're implementing them in every single video. That will help you get to your first 1,000 subscribers much quicker and allow you to grow your channel on YouTube. If you guys have any questions about the content that I covered in this video, please drop a comment below. And if you enjoy content about YouTube, how to be successful and grow your channel, definitely smash that like button. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next Friday in my next video for how to bet on yourself.